Hello, my YouTube friends. It's Richard, founder of ShortTermRentalSecrets.com and Airbnb Superhost. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 photos I think will add value to your listing, and I almost never see them. So let's get started. So by way of introduction, just recognize this video is not to tell you how to photograph your listing or even what to put in your description. You've already done that. We have tons of other videos that talk about that. So if you haven't done that, watch those other videos. This video is assuming our starting point is that you've done all that, you have the best listing possible, and here are 5 ideas that you should add to enhance it even more and make your listing stand out. Almost no hosts put the speed of their internet. They may say they have Wi-Fi and high-speed internet, but how about this? Here's an idea. Go ahead and just take a screenshot, speedtest.net, of your actual speed. If you're in the city, you need super high speed. I mean, between fiber and cable and so on, we see speeds approaching 100 down, 150 down. If you're in a more remote place, please have at least 10 down. That should support a couple of different devices and like some streaming. But if you haven't upgraded your internet speed, it's worth the investment. And again, we filmed a video on that too. The second idea is to put a floor plan in. And this I absolutely love. The fact that you've got a floor planner, because especially if it's a duplex, you can see the size. I love the fact that it talks about how big it is, 1,225 square feet. That's huge. So to the extent when you bought your home or you rented your home or your apartment, they gave you a floor plan, go ahead and take a photo of that. Think of how great it is to show people where the bedrooms are in relation to the living room so they can anticipate like how much noise they might hear. Or even more challenging is when it's a multi-floor place. Like it's hard to know that the bedrooms are on the second floor and the open living room is beneath it. You're just looking at a photo. So a floor plan really helps people understand like what is it that they're renting, what does the space look like, and I think it's tremendous. So if you have the floor plan, use it. For those of you who don't have a floor plan, my team and I are actively working on some like easy to use drag and drop floor planning tool that will easily create one for you to use in your listing. The third thing is to inject some personality. So Airbnb allows us to all have this little like round thumbnail of like who the host is. And they do that for a reason. They want to make sure it's a good fit and a good match, but it doesn't really allow people to get a very good feel, and I don't think very many people click on it. So I encourage you to take a photo of, say, you or you and your girlfriend or wife or you and your family, somewhere doing something that like relates to the property. Not necessarily sitting at the dining room table, but if you're at the beach or you're at the lake or you're near the giant stadium, take a photo of everybody and then just put at the bottom in the caption like, we are your host, we love hosting you, or whatever it is, but try and inject a little personality so that people can connect with you. And I just urge you to be super professional. This isn't the place to show, like girls' night out, or here's a bachelor party photo. It might be a lot of fun and it might be your personality, but just realize people are judging that photo and they're going to be like-minded. So whoever you're trying to attract should resonate with that photo. And I just think to the extent that you are a proud host, put a photo of yourself saying that you're a proud host. So the fourth thing is, most of us hosts have a guidebook and or a welcome basket, but very few of us photograph it. For some reason, we like that to be like the element of surprise. When somebody shows up, we like to surprise them with that. But it's actually a much better place to put it in like the buying decision. When people are flipping through your listing versus your competitor's listing, it might be the tipping point. And the reason is, think about the message that you're sending. When somebody sees that you have a professionally put together guidebook that looks pretty, or a welcome basket, or both, they kind of think, gee, this host really cares. By the way, I think most of you know this. There's a guidebook that we've created that helps everybody out. It's like $9. So if you need a guidebook, check it out. And the fifth thing, just to show you how cutting edge and innovative we are here at ShortTermRentalSecrets.com, doesn't even exist yet, but we're working on it. And basically, it's a concept that I think that we as hosts need to start to like elevate our game and show people like a badge, a certificate, some sort of way that we can say that we're higher quality or we're trained or we've completed a course or something like that. Airbnb has done a good job creating all of this interest and hype around Superhost, and I think that's really important, and I am a Superhost, I take it really seriously. But it creates a conflict because we read constantly in comments and on our Facebook group about hosts that are like, this person wanted a refund and what do I do? And I don't want them to lose the review I don't want them to leave a bad review because I might lose my Superhost status. So we're kind of in a rock and a hard place. And so what we're working on is some sort of course or membership or badge, certificate, something where we create our own really important, beautifully looking badge that we can then put in our listing and say, I'm accredited by or a graduate of or something like that. So we're riffing on a bunch of different ideas. We'd love to hear your ideas, but our concept is we're going to create an alternate to the Superhost badge, and people can display it proudly. So I hope you like this video. I would love to hear your comments and thoughts. If you have other photos that people would benefit from, please go ahead and leave a comment below. We mentioned the Facebook group. If you're not over there, please join us over at Short-Term Rental Secrets over on Facebook. And finally, a plea. I really want to get to 5,000 subs by our 1-year anniversary in November, so much so that I'm going to jump up and down and beg, please, please, please.